Hi everyone, welcome to Chef Mooney, coming to you from Mooney's Kitchen. A big thank you for all of you who have commented on my Facebook page. Over the last 2 weeks I have been overseas to London, Birmingham and Paris. It has been a blast. I've had a blast of a time. I'm back, I'm in the kitchen and I'm cooking. Tonight I fancy something a little bit sweet. So I'm going to make a caramel slice. And I don't want to wait too long for the slice because sometimes when you make it in a big slab format it takes too long. I'm going to make mine individually in these muffin tray liners. A couple of bites of sheer delight. Come on, let's get cooking and I'm going to show you how to make them. Okay, so the first part of the recipe, actually the whole recipe is relatively easy, but the first part is even easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to toss in 1 cup of plain flour, half a cup of coconut, desiccated coconut, half a cup of soft brown sugar, which I've kind of firmly packed into that half cup measure. So just mix this around now until you get that sort of cheesecake breadcrumb biscuit base texture. Now I've spooned about a tablespoon or so into the bottom of my muffin tray. I want to press it down with a coffee damper. You could use a glass. Now we want to pop these into the oven at 180 degrees for around about 15 minutes and then we'll go on to the next step. Now into my saucepan I have just combined 100 grams of butter, 395 grams of condensed milk and 80 milliliters of golden syrup, and I've just warmed this through gently until it's gone slightly thick, and I've turned the heat off now, giving it a bit of a good mix around, and it's actually thickened up quite nicely on its own. Everything is now dissolved and now it's ready to go into our biscuit base that we've made earlier. Now our bases have had about 15 minutes in the oven. They're still quite warm, but they've got to go back in again. So now what we're going to do is we're going to spoon in our caramel mixture, and I'm going to give them a good tablespoon of this mixture. Okay, so our caramel has gone into the base and we've cooked it now until they're golden brown. It took about maybe 8 minutes. I thought it was going to take about 15, but it was about 8. You just need to keep an eye on this, and it may vary in cooking times with your oven. So basically what you want to do, get them to golden brown and then take them out. Into a heat-proof bowl, what you want to do is break up 200 grams of dark chocolate. Now to this you want to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Now what you want to do is put this into the microwave for 30 seconds at a time until it's nice and smooth. Okay, so now your caramel has set, it's nice and cold. You put it in the fridge for around about half an hour or so. Your chocolate is now melted. We're going to pour the chocolate over the top of the caramel. Then you want to pop these back into the fridge to set, and then we're going to serve them up. Well, thanks again for watching Mooney's Kitchen. I hope you give that recipe a try, and until next time.